stationed stateside or stationed in Italy or Japan, stuff like that. It's very difficult, and it's a different kind of difficulty, because being in Japan, I'm about 13 to 14 hours time difference from my friends back here in Ohio, because Japanese don't celebrate daylight savings time, so depending on what time of the year it is, it could be 13 to 14 hour time difference. But when I'm getting up, they're going to bed, and when I'm going to bed, they're getting up. So it's, in a way, Facebook is, a good equalizer in that, because I can post and talk about my day, and as I'm going to bed, they're getting up, and, they can read about what happened to me that day, and when I get up, I can read about their days. And that's great, but, in a lot of ways, I do miss some of the elements of the good old days. I don't miss everything, because it wasn't all unicorns and rainbow farts. It was there was a lot of difficulty and a lot of personal development happening at that time too. It's just some of the elements, just the connectivity, just being able to hang out with your friends at pretty much a moment's notice. And as we got older, it got a little more difficult. People started getting jobs and stuff like that, and they started assuming more responsibilities, started going to college. Maybe they'd come home for the summer or the winter. Let me get up here so I can walk around. And then they would work or whatever, so you'd have to start working around their work schedule a little bit, which at the time wasn't too difficult, just because they didn't really work that much, or maybe they would work 2 days and be off 3, or work 3 days and be off 2, and it wasn't a Monday through Friday struggle where you pretty much just had the weekends and that's it, and that's basically what it's come to now. But me coming home on leave, it's very difficult for me to free up those weekends, because usually that's when I go visit family up in Michigan, or just hang out with the family, because either that's my last weekend there, and we want to have the big, last hurrah, I guess, before I go back, or, like I said, we're visiting family up in Michigan. Just depends on what we're doing. But, yeah, I'm not bagging on my friends for not coming to visit me. I was only able to hang out with one friend this entire time I was here, and I'm really grateful for hanging out with him, because I haven't seen him in years. We reconnected on Facebook, but I haven't hung out with him, I haven't talked to him face to face in years, and I didn't really know what it was going to be like, because we'd been apart from each other for so long. I didn't really know what to expect, and we didn't really do much, but it's just that friend bonding and just reconnecting with each other that I thought was great, and I'm very thankful to him for making the time to hang out with little old me, and it's just, like I said, it's difficult because we got jobs now, like full-time jobs, not working at McDonald's or Pizza Hut or something like that. We got legit 9 to 5 Monday through Friday jobs now. So I realize that, and plus, it's the holiday season, so when they're not working, they're visiting family or something like that, and that also brings its own difficulties, and I kind of regret, actually I do regret, coming home for the first leave period, for Christmas. I think I probably would have had a much better time had I come the second leave period, just because would have got out all our Christmassy stuff and done all that, and still had enough time to hang out with friends and family for New Year's. So, but you live and learn, and plus I didn't see the family last year for Christmas, so I wanted to make sure I was there for them for this Christmas. And yeah, it's a very emotional time for me here. It's reconnecting with past memories here in the box, yeah, and just reconnecting with people here on Facebook. I got to see John for the first time in forever. He doesn't get on Facebook much anymore, so it's it's a little more difficult for me to keep track of them, so I just contact them through email now. And it's just, I don't know, like, I'm almost afraid that, we're starting to grow apart as people, because we're starting to develop our own lives. And, I see, whenever I come into town, or whenever I get on Facebook and see what all my old friends are up to, it's just, oh, so-and-so's getting married, or so-and-so's getting pregnant, or has gotten pregnant. And it's great, but I don't know, being in the military, and especially being in Japan, you miss out on a lot of these moments. And it can be very difficult to wrap your head around, because, you want to almost lead a dual life, just your life in Japan, your life in the military, and then your life back, where you were from, whether you consider it home or not. And it's like you want to be there for everybody. But the truth of the matter is you can't. You just have to do the best you can and be there for them when you can, but you can't be there for them all the time. And it's something that I'm dealing with right now, just being very emotional and stuff like that. So, I don't know, I'm not really mad at them for not wanting to hang out with me. I am a little, actually, but for most of them, I can understand why, because they're busy with their own lives and their own families and stuff during the holiday season. But it's whatever. All right. I think this video's gone on long enough. I don't know how long it is. This new camera doesn't display the time, which is kind of bothersome. But anyway, rant over. So yeah, this is TheAndySan. Signing off for now. Thanking you guys for tuning into this rant-a-thon of a video and my other stuff. And I also want to thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing, send a few friends to the party. And hey, as always, we'll see you next time. Catch you later, guys. Bye.